Good morning. How are we all? I have to come out here because Tate's got the TV blaring. But tomorrow, my little man turns 11. I can't cope. Like, how is he 11 already? Hang on, I'm going to sit on the stairs. Ella's got music blaring upstairs. Don't mind my lashes, half of them have fell off. But yeah, so he's 11 tomorrow. We're going to go into town, get the last of his bits, get his cake, and cause he's in the living room. Bits and bobs for him. So I've been watching a lot on TikTok. I seem to have gone down a rabbit hole of what is going on in the world, and it's actually scary. I've got a feeling things are really going to go off. I mean, there's been talks of lockdown procedures in schools, high fences being put up. Some schools are saying they've done this for years. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of them learning how to do lockdowns. Someone's just apparently been arrested in Manchester for turning up at a school with I think it was a gun. Protests for all the immigrants and things like that. And my only issue with it is, where are all the women and kids? I don't really want to get into the politics, but I'm just wondering, I'm not seeing many women and children. I'm seeing a lot of men, fighting age men, not families. I'm not seeing the families. It's quite concerning. I know it's going on all around the world. I know Australia are doing big protests and things like that. It's just scary, isn't it? I don't really know what's going on. I don't watch the news. I don't buy newspapers or anything like that. I try and keep myself in a little bubble. But obviously, I rather hear from real people rather than the news outlets, because I truly believe that I watched this documentary and apparently one company or set of people own every single news outlet, so they only let you know what they want to let you know. Apparently there's new things coming with YouTube as well. There's going to have to be Face ID. They're going to be able to get into your banks, take your money. You know, the government, if you don't pay your taxes and stuff like that. So it's a weird world we're living in. But let's not get off topic. I need to find some socks. I'm actually quite cold today. I'm hoping it's going to be warmer out because I'm a little bit chilly. So we're going to get sorted. Me, Elle, Chantel and Tate are going to go for a little wander through town, get his last bits. I might bring you with me actually, go and get some lunch maybe, and then I'll get everything. I ain't got knits, don't worry. It's my extensions making me itch because I've got my hair up. And then we'll see where we go from there. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do tomorrow, aren't we, Tate? What do you fancy doing?
I don't know.
I'm thinking the cinema, because he's been offered to go to the VR place and he doesn't want to go there. There's nowhere really I can drive to because I ain't got a car. So, what else do you think? What do you think you should do tomorrow, Ella? Don't do that. She does every time I put the camera on her. What do you think you should do?
Do a backflip.
Right, so we're in JD's having a little look at what you might want. Gonna have to get you a school bag as well, Tate.
Oh yeah, hint. She's surprised that my favourite colour is purple.
I thought your favourite colour was black.
That's what used to be. Ooh, gloves.
What do you need gloves for?
Keep my hands warm.
Yeah, no, they're sporty gloves. No, let's see. They're quite nice. They're alright then, they're only 55 quid.
Definitely not purple.
Okay, here are all his presents all lined up. I run out of wrapping paper, so he's got an outfit, 2 pairs of pyjamas and some sweets and a ball in there that he picked himself. His cards are there from my mum, presents are there from my mum. He's got a voucher from my mum's best friend, card from me, cards from Ella and Chantel, and they've bought him these bits here. So let's get his day started. Here he goes, happy birthday! Oh, he's not even with it. Are you ready to open your prezzies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ella loves it.
Oh, not just crap away.
I don't know what any of that means.
It's Gen Alpha language. Ooh, you got a 20.
Oh. Oh, that's got money in.
Ooh, another 20. It's your birthday. Amazing. Yay. Oh.
Wow.
Alright.
Slime. No. Lego.
Oh yeah.
Look to the side of you what Ella got you.
Thank you.
Oh, good boy.
Oh, you got the thing that I wanted. Let's go. I have a feeling that this is gonna be some new clothes.
Do ya?
Right, it's my birthday.
Yeah, you can wear that today.
Whoa.
Mia said she's going to pop round later as well and see you. Oh. You building your Lego, mate?
I've built so far is this,
Wow.
and then I'm working on this.
You got so much patience, mate. Good, isn't it?
Huh?
Good.
Yeah.
Are you complete?
Finally.
Right. Do you want to film it?
Sure.
Come on then.
Alright, so the big reveal. We got the enemy right there. And then we got the big guy. He took me about an hour to make. Honestly, it wasn't easy, I'm telling you that now. But I'm just glad that I finally finished it.
Let me see. Come here.
That's the love of my life right there.
Oh, what does it say?
Bro, it's my birthday.
Bruh, it's my birthday. Where you going? Come back. Come back and do a shot. I love you so much. Oh. So he's opened all these prezzies. He's been offered to go to town, the cinema, all sorts. He just doesn't want to do anything. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory on our Tate. So I was 34 when I had Tate. He was my late baby. When I fell pregnant with him, I was told at 5 weeks that I had miscarried or was going through a miscarriage. I found out I was pregnant just before Christmas, and I couldn't have a scan until New Year to find out if he was okay or not. So I had a scan on New Year's Eve, so I went all through Christmas thinking that I'd possibly lost this baby. I had a scan on New Year's Eve. I was 7 weeks and he was fine. But then they told me that his umbilical cord was attached to some main artery or something. So if he turned the wrong way and it ripped, then he would bleed out within 2 minutes. So I had monthly scans, and I was stressed. Obviously I was stressed, like worrying all the time. And then I think I was about 6 months and they said, oh, he's just lying low. So all that stress was for absolutely nothing. And then I was due to have him, and he was breech. So I was booked in for a cesarean to have him. I was meant to go in on the 12th of August. and they changed it because they rang me the day before and they said we've got a really urgent cancer surgery, which was totally understandable. But I had a little thing about the number 13, you know, being unlucky, and I spoke to his nana, his dad's mom, and she said that her birthday was on the 13th, her wedding anniversary was on the 13th. It wasn't an unlucky number in their family, so that made me feel better. We arrived at the hospital. Me and his dad hadn't slept the night before, and we arrived at the hospital, and I was, I think, the first one to go down. I went down quite early, had the epidural and was okay, but then I started to panic because it felt like the numbness went up past my rib cage and I felt like I couldn't breathe, so my heart went a little bit nuts. I managed to calm myself down and had Tate, they cut me open, obviously, brought Tate out, and I hemorrhaged. So apparently your womb, after the baby's born, your womb contracts and goes back up. Mine didn't, so they had their hands in my stomach. They were trying to manually contract my womb. I lost 1.2 litres of blood. I just remember feeling very cold, very weak. They made Tatun's dad leave with the baby. I hadn't held him or anything. He wasn't allowed to sit in the room with me. They made him go out while they did what they could with me. I was trying my hardest to stay awake. I remember just being very, very cold. I was put in the room next to the theatre where they normally give you the anaesthetic. I was put in there. I had to wait there for an hour because I think they were worrying that something bad was going to happen. So I was there for an hour, and that's when I did get to hold him, but I was so weak, my arms were shaking, and his dad let everybody know that he was born. He was £8.2, which is actually my smallest baby. He was born at 11:06 a.m. We went back to the ward and I was so ill all day. I just was so sick. I could not stop vomiting all day. His dad had to look after him, hold him, feed him. My kids and my mum came up in the evening to see me and they all brought presents and I couldn't actually open my eyes. I felt that sick. I said, you open the presents to the girls. I was like, you open them and tell me what they are, because I felt that sick. Everybody had to go. He was quite a vomity baby. He had a lot of mucus on his chest and he kept being sick all over himself, and I was trying to sit up, but I'd had a cesarean. It was obviously very painful. I'd lost a lot of blood. They left him with me till about 1 in the morning and I just wasn't coping, so I said, can you take him down to the nursery, which they did. They brought him back in the morning. I didn't get any sleep. They brought him back in the morning. One midwife, there's always one midwife that's a Hitler, isn't there, was horrible. She was absolutely horrible. Made me go and take a shower, and I had to take off all my own stitch, like the strips, the steri strips over my cesarean scar. She said, if you don't take them off, we're going to take them off for you. It was not in a good way. One of the midwives was absolutely lovely. I just remember crying on her, and she said, I'm going to go and get you a sleeping tablet. I'm going to sit with the baby for a couple of hours. You need to sleep. You're so weak. That was that. I came home. we were in for, I don't know if we were in for 1 day or 2, I can't remember. And then was allowed to come home, obviously still very weak, and I had to have these injections every day to stop clotting and things like that. And just rewind, actually, the day after I had him, they lifted me out of bed to change my bed, and a doctor come running in. He knelt down beside me and said, we're gonna put you back into bed because your blood pressure has dropped so much, you're about to faint. If you stand up, you're gonna faint, so we're gonna have to lift you back into the bed. I think your blood's are supposed to be at 11, and if they go down to 7 or something, 7 or 8, then you have a blood transfusion, and mine was at 9. So I was woken up every half an hour to drink water to try and bring my blood pressure back up. Yeah, they thought I was fit enough to go home. I think I stayed in 2 nights. A lot of pain with the cesarean. Went home, obviously struggling because I'm having these injections, and because of the amount of blood I lost, the blood doesn't go to the organs and the areas that you need it. It goes to your vitals to keep you going. So I got this really bad pain all in my feet, and all this bruising come out in my feet. So I got the doctor out, and he said, it's just basically because you've lost so much blood, it's absolutely fine. And then day 4 of Tatun being home, he dropped a lot of weight. He went down to 713 from 8.2 and was yellow, so we were in overnight because he was jaundiced. but we were allowed to come home. It took 4 months for my bloods to sort of like, for my blood to build itself back up again. I think 1.2 litres, it was 2.5 pints of blood, something like that, I don't know. Which I only found out when I read my medical records. I didn't really know what had happened. I just knew that there was a lot of rushing around and things like that. Within 4 months, yeah, my bloods were back to normal. I was back on my feet. He was such a good baby. He slept so well. Because of the jaundice, he had to be fed every 2 hours instead of every 4. So I think because he was so full up in the day, he would sleep all through the night. I would give him a feed at about 7:30, 8. He'd go down for a couple of hours. I'd wake him up at 11:30. He'd have a bath and then a feed and then back to bed, and he would sleep through till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Are you all right there? Playing with slime. Sneaking upstairs. I think it's because I'm due on my period, but Tatun asked his whole group chat, his friends, yesterday, if anyone would like to come and have a movie night with him or a movie day with him, because he doesn't want to do much. I said I'd get them a load of munch and he can use the big screen downstairs. And I've just read through his group chat. He's either been ignored, or one said maybe I might be able to later. I just feel so sorry for him because he really tries to fit in, but he tells me that they think he's weird, which he isn't. It's just his way because he tries so hard to fit in. I just feel sad for him. I'll make it a special day regardless. Like, Mia's gonna come round and we'll all fuss over him, but he's not made many good friends since he started that school. I don't think he's bothered, but it hurts me. But I need to put myself together for him. So I'll come upstairs for a little quiet cry, and then I'll go and make sure he has the best day. We've got the munch, curtains are drawn, blankets are down, and now we're going to find a good film. Here's his cake, it's so cute. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tatun. Happy birthday to you. Go on then, make a wish. That cake's cool. Yay! Right, you got to smash the cake, hang on. Right.
Not with your head.
How do I smash it?
Maybe get like a spoon.
Okay, so, oh, got no makeup on. I've had a headache for about 3 days now. So just to, hello. Just to explain a little bit, day after Tatun's birthday, oh God, I was a wreck. I'm going to put a TikTok in actually of what we did for him, because I was so upset for him, and I did come on my period the next day as well. I did actually come on my period, so all those tears, now we know why. And a TikTok of what Mia's done for him over the weekend as well. He's a spoilt boy, and he wasn't bothered. It was me that was bothered. My hormones were up the wall. I just felt so sorry for him. So I think that was it was more upsetting me than it was him, but he's absolutely fine. But yeah, I have to end this video somewhere. Oh, Tatun's coming running back. He's just been to the park. So I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll see you on the next video.